read today we are going to discuss in Unit 3 the prose My Beginnings. My beginnings. So before start the lesson, so here before you read the extract from Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography. When I was in the 7th standard, Dorabji Edulji Jimmy was the headmaster. He was popular among the boys as he was a disciplinarian, a man of method and a good teacher. He had made gymnastics and cricket compulsory for boys of the upper standards. I disliked both. I never took part in any exercise, cricket or football, before they were made compulsory. My shyness was one of the reasons for this aloofness, which I know she was wrong. I then had the false notion that gymnastics had nothing to do with education. Today, I know that physical training should have as much place in the curriculum as mental training. So here, in Unit 3, the prose, My Beginnings. Before I start the lesson, here, before you read here, the passage is given. So, it extracted from Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಠ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Here it extracted from Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography. One who writes his story himself. So here, now sit with your partner, ask your partner the following questions and discuss in group. So here questions are, was Gandhi right in his opinion? If yes, why? If not, why? Question number 2, should sports and games made compulsory in schools and colleges? Discuss. Now, please see the lesson, My Beginnings. The present lesson is written by Kapil Dev. You know about Kapil Dev, the present lesson, My Beginnings. My Beginnings is written by Kapil Dev. So here, Kapil Dev, Ramlal Nikanji, to see about the author, Kapil Dev, Ramlal Nikanji was the full name of Kapil Dev. He was born on 6th January 1959 in Chandigarh. He was India's greatest all-rounder. In his captaincy, Indian cricket team won 1983 World Cup. In his autobiography, Straight from the Heart, Kapil narrates his childhood experience. So here, the present lesson, My Beginnings, is written by Kapil Dev. So here, his full name, Kapil Dev Ramlal Nikanji. So here, he was born on 6th January 1959 in Chandigarh. So here, he was India's greatest all-rounder. In his captaincy, Indian cricket team won the 1983 World Cup. So here, in his autobiography, Straight from the Heart. It was Kapil Dev's autobiography. So here in this lesson, my beginnings, Kapil Dev narrates his childhood experiences. So let's see the lesson, my beginnings. So here, read off my beginnings. Kapil Dev. Looking back at my life, I have come to the conclusion that our beginnings never know our ends. For me, it all started in Chandigarh, a small town nestling in the foothills of the Himalayas. I was born on a cold winter morning. My mother, who is a simple woman, could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. The date, 6th January 1959, was thankfully recorded because a cousin of mine was born on the same day, around the same time, and with the same name. I grew up among 6 other brothers and sisters, all older than me, except one sister who was a year younger. My mother always regales me with tales of my naughty behavior. She claims she never managed to control me. But I do admit that right from the very beginning I found it hard to sit still. I was very curious and it was my ambition to travel around the world and drive a Mercedes Benz. God has been kind to me and both my wishes have been fulfilled. But at that time, 25 years ago, these dreams seemed like a castles in the air. So here, my beginnings, the present lesson is written by Kapil Dev. He is a cricket player. In its captaincy, India won 1983 World Cup. So the present lesson, my beginnings, is extracted from Kapil Dev's autobiography. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಪಿಲ್ ದೇವ್ ರವರ ಆಟೋಬಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ, ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮಚರಿತ್ರೆಯಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಯ್ದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So here in this lesson, Kapil Dev narrates his childhood experiences. ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಬಾಲ್ಯ ದಿನಗಳ ಅನುಭವಗಳನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. So here, looking back at my life, I have come to the conclusion that our beginnings never know our ends. So here, Kapil Dev is the speaker. Kapil Dev is the speaker. You know, Here the present lesson is extracted from his autobiography, straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. So here, looking back at my life, I have come to the conclusion that our beginnings never know our ends. So here, Kapil Dev narrates his childhood experiences. So here, looking back at his life, he had come to the conclusion that their beginnings never know their ends. So here, for me it all started in Chandigarh. You know, Kapil Dev was born in Chandigarh, a small town in Chandigarh. Chandigarh, a small town nestling here to be surrounded by something. So here, nestling in the foothills of the Himalayas. Here, Kapil Dev, he was born in Chandigarh. So here, it is a small town nestling in the foothills of the Himalayas. Foothills of the Himalayas. So here, I was born on the cold winter morning. Here, Kapil Dev narrates, he was born on a cold winter morning. My mother, who is a simple woman, could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. Here, Kapil Dev says, he was born on a cold winter morning. His mother is a simple woman. His mother is a simple woman. She could not read the time. She could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. Yeah, Kapil Dev's mother is a simple woman. She could not read. She could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. It was early in the morning. So yes, knew. Here it is. Past form of no, knew, now. No, knew, now. No, knew, now. So here, knew. It is an example of homonyms or homophones. So here, he was born on a cold winter morning. His mother is simple woman. His mother is a simple woman. She could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. She knew it was early in the morning. So here, the date 6th January 1959. 6th January 1959. 1959. So here, I was thankfully recorded. It was thankfully recorded because a cousin of mine was born on the same day, around the same time, and with the same name. Here, Kapil Dev's mother is a simple woman. She could not read the time, but she knew it was early in the morning. ನೋಡಿ ಬಹಳ ಸರಳವಾಗಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರ ತಾಯಿ ಏನು ಓದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಜನಿಸಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ she knew it was early in the morning. ಅವ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ ಜನಿಸಿದ್ದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Here was thankfully recorded because A cousin of mine was born on the same day, around the same time, and with the same name. ಆದರೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಆ ದಿನನೇ ಅವರ ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ಸೋದರ ಸಂಬಂಧಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ. ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇ, ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಮ್ ನೇಮ್. So here I grew up among 6 other brothers and sisters, all older than me, except one sister who was a year younger. Here, Kapil Dev narrates his childhood days. So here, he grew up. Grow present tense. Grow present tense. Grew past tense. Ground past participle. Grow, grew, ground. Grow, grew, ground. So here, he grew up among 6 other brothers and sisters, all older than him, except one sister. She was a year younger. ನೋಡಿ 6 ಜನ ಅಣ್ಣ ತಂಗಿ, ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿಯರು, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮನ ಜೊತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೆಳೆದಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬಮ್ಮ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇವ್ರಿಗಿನ ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳಿ, ಉಳಿದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರಿಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು. My mother always regales me with tales of my naughty behavior. Kapil Dev narrates his childhood days. His mother always regales, which means to entertain someone by them about something. Regales him with tales of his naughty behavior. Kapil Dev's mother always told him with tales of his naughty behavior. Naughty behavior. ಇವರು ತಾಯಿ ಇವರು ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ತುಂಟಾಟಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. She climbs. She never managed to control me. She climbed. Here Kapil Dev's mother climbed. She never managed to control him. She never managed to control him. But I do admit that right from the very beginning I found it hard to sit still. Here Kapil Dev tells us the very beginning he found it hard to sit still. ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಕಷ್ಟವಾಗಿತ್ತು. So I was very curious. Kapil Dev was very curious and it was my ambition. But it was my ambition. I and my refers Kapil Dev because he is the storyteller. So he was very curious. So his ambitions, first one, to travel around the world. 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 ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಇವರಿಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳು, ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತನ್ನು ಸುತ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, and drive a Mercedes Benz. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮರ್ಸಿಡೆಸ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಕಾರನ್ನು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದು ಅವರ 2 ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇವರ ಬಾಲ್ಯದ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. One is the ambition to travel around the world. Second one, drive a Mercedes Benz. So God has been kind to me and both my wishes have been fulfilled. But At the time, 25 years ago, these dreams seemed like castles in the air. So, Kapil Dev has two ambitions in his childhood days. First one, to travel around the world, and drive a Mercedes Benz. So here his wishes have been fulfilled, but at the time, 25 years ago, ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆಗಳವರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 25 ವರ್ಷಗಳಾದ ನಂತರ ಈಡೇರಿದಂಥದ್ದು. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆ, ಎರಡು ಆಸೆಗಳಿದ್ವು. ಟು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ and to drive Mercedes Benz. So here these dreams seem like castles in the air. So here